Life as you know it is changing dramatically. Welcome in, my amazing Leos, to a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I, of course, hope you're doing absolutely amazing. As you can see, we have a nice outdoor setting. It is a bit chilly, but I have to adapt to where I am. Keywording. But yeah, it's a time, of abundance and change in small ways, out of preparation for expected and unexpected changes in a bigger way or bigger ways on the horizon. Because it feels like a lot of witch runs to the reading, like myself, reminding me of my move to a different part of California, here in Bakersfield. It feels like a change you made recently is definitely leaving you with world evolving success, different reality for you, okay? But they're saying you're not seeing everything clearly, but it's a week, okay? It is a 48-hour reading, a 48-hour reading, but it could extend to the remainder of that week or even before that. But a time period for you of clarity, bits and pieces of awareness coming to be, even flashbacks to the past for your benefit in certain ways. But your world is changing dramatically, and this is a beautiful thing. And the next 48 highlights the fact that you're as well changing, in certain developments that you are currently aware of and are becoming more aware of, or just in general in the next 48, are aligning more with who you're becoming, all right? And I wouldn't be surprised if this period of time as well shows you evidence of the fact that your surroundings are changing you as well, okay? Even in this short period of time, or rewinding a bit further back for some. Also, we have for Leo, we have the Page of Swords as well. Again, we're learning, my friend. You may as well be in the next 48 gaining an opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised if some Leo's drawn to the reading. I'm hearing regardless of your placement in your chart or placements, you are learning more about what you want, and you're learning more about how you're meant to succeed in the future in comparison to the past. Things are again developing. And look at the light bulbs. I feel like it's a time period for you where fresh ideas are coming to be, realizations. Light bulbs are going to be popping up in your Leo brain, left and right. They're saying it is a very spiritual next 48, and especially, I'm getting a bit of a shaky vibe in the core of my stomach. But I feel like, there's going to be a little bit of spiritual messing with, but overall I feel like there's a lot of support and guidance, and a lot of spiritual numbers in the next 48, and colors as well come into play. And nature, my friend, nature. I'm hearing you're very, very protected. And they're drawing me to the coloring of the background of the card, comparing or pairing with my sweatshirt. Yellow is significant for you. In my past readings, I was talking a lot about how certain signs were going to have colors coming into play for the spiritual meaning and whatnot, and speaking upon your evolution on a soul level. And I feel like that's applicable for the next 48 for you. I hope that came out correctly. It reminds me of me yesterday wanting to wear this sweatshirt, and Spirit said you want happiness, okay? You want things to be happier for you moving forward in certain ways. And so I feel like you're learning more about what you want, what you need, and how things again are developing. But the Star card as well, I just flipped from the middle of the deck. Sorry you couldn't see it, because I feel like your wishes, your dreams, your goals are coming into play in a big positive manner. 337, look up the angel number meaning. Your star in the making, and that's also being highlighted. But I feel like temperatures coming into play. When things feel a little bit cold, move to a different location. Like right now I'm freezing, but I can't shift in the middle of the reading. But I will afterwards. There's a feeling of you needing to recognize when things get a bit chilly in a situation that wasn't really cold or at all, or as cold right before that. A spirit has joined you for a negative reason, but it's a very temporary moment. So just warm yourself up and take a deep breath. I'm hearing I want you to meditate. I want you to meditate. I feel as if you are glowing at certain points when people don't expect you to. Your presence at certain points in the next 48 rubs certain people the wrong way, and then enhances other people's glow all the meanwhile. Does that make sense? It's like, you may be seeing a highlight come to be in the next 48 on who and what's actually good for you, but I feel like there is a little bit of a shaky vibe about halfway through the next 48 for you, where you're going to need to remember that things will change moving forward as well. And there's a focus on what's temporary and what isn't, okay? In your old habits, okay, patterns, things that you maybe, retract back to, in times of discomfort or struggle, those are going to need to begin to or get back to the process of, or the continuation of cleaning them up. All right. We need you to be living a healthy lifestyle. And they want me to read this. And into the gray we follow, like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in a sunlit hollow, we lose and find what is ours. Very interesting and powerful. But it's a next 48 for you, Leo, where you're meant to shine your light in your own individual way and embrace the changes within and outside of you as reality for you changes big time. It's interesting how I just went from like shaky and freezing to a little bit less of which, okay? I feel like that was key wording for you. You're a major, impressive level of success is what I'm getting, but I feel like you are putting your foot down in regards to how you want things to proceed in one, if not a few different ways. There's also a feeling of you shining when you're meant to, but there's a confidence about you when you're walking is what I'm getting that feels quite on point. But your nerves may follow is now what I'm getting. And I feel like the courage that you have within you is growing in certain ways while you might be questioning or wondering where it is in another way. But I feel like that's placed appropriately, like everything else in your life, including you. So if we didn't mention it already, and I got this message for myself this morning, and I'm a Leo Sun if you're new to the channel, you're somebody, at least at this point along your path, where you're in the right place at the right time, okay? Divine timing is very much at play for you. It feels like destination is coming into play as well. You might be thinking about travel and move in a different direction, how to commute effectively somewhere, or what that's going to entail. But I also feel like it's a period for you where energy is affecting you, and other people's emotions are coming into play, not yours per se. Maybe if that does come into play for you individually, it's about the past emotions that you were holding on to, or, anyways, sorry, something was affecting me. But I feel like you are seeing other people's emotions come into play. But look at the Hierophant and the Page of Wands. A new opportunity for a lot drawn to the reading is going to change things for you in certain negative ways and small ways, but very much overall it's a positive shift for you. But I feel like you're changing so much at this time that it helps people grow as well by seeing what they're doing right and wrong. Okay. I also feel like you're going to be giving advice in the next 48 in a very appropriate, strong manner. But look at our energy, my friend. I feel like you're needing to remember when you're feeling anxious in the next 48, it's not your fault. Okay. It's not your fault. But I also feel like there's a focus on your physical figure and growing that back to where you want it to be. Okay. I'm getting specifically muscle. Bear with my voice. Wow, what is making me so nervous? I feel like the kid that drove by on his bike was a little bit nervous. But yeah, I feel like there's mystery as well in regards to what is at hand. And when it comes to your Leo future, that needs to be cleared up to an extent and more so in the near future. But I also feel like things are going to get busier for you, okay? Notice when your body is communicating with you, when you need to eat, when you need to drink more water, maybe get more rest, separate yourself from that situation or that accomplishment. Things like when your leg is moving up and down for some, when your voice is a bit shaky once again, when you have your tongue to the roof of your mouth, anxiousness and stuff like that, and adjustments that need to take place. But did you just see me twitch a bit? I feel like Spirit's going to make you twitch a little bit. And I feel as if you need to take care of yourself more. But I feel like you're getting back on track in certain ways. And again, Leo, as we get ready to wrap this up, it's a time for you where things are changing dramatically within and outside of you. Your reality is looking and feeling completely different, and that's a beautiful thing. But get ready, because your life is about to change even more so moving forward. You're about to succeed left and right. Amazing. So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy the next 48, Leo, and I'll see you next time.